Hello, everyone. My name is Charlene Wang, and I'm a third-year PhD student in the REACH Lab. I am a graduate research assistant on the TIME study, or Temporal Influences of Movement and Exercise Study. And today I'd like to introduce you to the study a little bit more. So the official grant name of TIME is Microtemporal Processes Underlying Health Behavior Adoption and Maintenance. The principal investigators are Dr. Genevieve Dutton here at USC and Dr. Stephen Intley at Northeastern University in Boston. Here's a picture of our team last year in Boston for the annual network meeting. Something pretty unique about the TIME study is that we are part of a network with 7 other studies investigating health behaviors using intensive longitudinal methods funded by the NIH. So the purpose of the study is to study how predictors of engagement of health behaviors, in our case physical activity, sedentary behavior, and sleep, differ on a microtemporal scale during the adoption versus maintenance stages. The study is based on an integrated dual process model of health behavior change, and we believe that more reflective processes occur during adoption versus more reactive processes during maintenance. In the study, we're trying to recruit 250 young adults between the ages of 18 and 29 who use an Android smartphone as their primary device. They also need to currently engage in or intend to engage in recommended levels of physical activity. Participants are in the study for 12 months, and we have them complete online questionnaires when they enter the study and at 6 months and 12 months into the study to see how things have changed. We loan them a smartwatch to wear continuously so we can use algorithms to infer information about their movement. And we're also passively collecting information on their context and location using GPS and other phone sensors. Participants provide a little more active data by answering short survey questions triggered both on the app we have them download on their personal smartphone, which is why we need them to have an Android smartphone, as well as on the smartwatch. So this next slide shows you all the different types of surveys they respond to. As I mentioned before, we have surveys both on the phone and on the smartwatch, and some of them are triggered randomly, some are triggered at certain times during the day, and some, like our context-sensitive EMA, are triggered when we detect certain events or exposures, which is really cool. The slide provides you a visual depiction of the timing of the surveys and data collection. To me, the most exciting part of the study is the amount of data that is being collected. As you see, we have up to 1,500 EMA surveys and 365 daily diaries from our 250 participants. So in the end, we'll end up with almost 500,000 data points, which I think is really innovative. A lot of studies, if you're familiar with EMA, typically only try collecting data for a few weeks or at most a few months. So us trying to get 12 months of data, if we do accomplish it, will be very impressive and very ambitious. So here is an example of what the questions look like on the phone. Our team at Northeastern, led by Dr. Steve Nintley, has developed a custom app for us, which allows us to collect a lot of metadata, such as how long the prompts took for participants to answer, or the length of time between when a prompt was delivered versus responded. And I think this metadata is really exciting to me and what I am most interested to analyze. Here is the smartwatch that we loan our participants and examples of how we've adapted questions from the phone to the watch. Along with randomly delivered surveys in the study, we also, as I mentioned before, ask context-sensitive questions that are contingent on events or exposures detected by sensors to help us validate and improve our sensor data. So in this example, maybe we've detected a bout of activity and we think the participant is walking. So we might trigger this question just to have them confirm the activity and the intensity to help us validate what our algorithms are detecting. So at this point in January 2021, we are about halfway done with recruitment, and we have a nice diverse sample of participants across the US already, but I'm eager to continue data collection over the next few months. So if you know anyone who may be interested, they can start the process of joining the study at that link. But thank you so much for your time today, and please let me know if you have any additional questions or comments about the study. Feel free to email me. Thank you so much.